Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. And I want to do a quick video on why ingesting ultra-processed foods could be one of the worst offenders to your immunity and health, and not for the reasons that you expect. But before we get started, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, beauty, Netflix, and manga reviews, and so much more all year round. So what are ultra-processed foods? Ultra-processed foods are foods that have been changed so much from their original natural forms that they're unrecognizable. And they're normally mixed with other chemicals and other foods and artificial vitamins and minerals to make some other food for you to eat. And not all ultra-processed foods are created equal, at least not when you judge them against data on chronic illness and unfortunately death. Now, a long-term observational study reported in the BMJ, or the British Medical Journal, looked at the food habits and health of two different groups of people. The first group ate about 3 servings a day of what are considered ultra-processed foods, while the second group averaged 7 servings a day. The latter group showed a 4% higher risk of death by any cause, including a 9% increased risk of death associated with neurodegenerative disease. That was so unexpected when I read that. So what does this mean for you? Well, the study assumes that everyone consumes at least some ultra-processed foods because majority of people do. And I have on occasion in the past. But the amount and types of these foods you choose to eat make a significant difference. For example, cereals and whole grain bread are considered ultra-processed, but they contain some useful fiber, some useful vitamins and minerals that are being added. Now, it's a different story for processed meat like ham and bologna and salami, and sugar-sweetened beverages like those sodas and energy drinks and so forth. Now, the protein in ultra-processed meat is good, but the additives and processing methods can harm your health because of all the chemicals that are used in processing. Sugar-sweetened beverages, meanwhile, offer nothing but drinkable calories and sometimes caffeine, which you should limit, and in some cases, depending on the medications you take in your health, avoid altogether. So what I recommend personally, if you want to continue eating processed foods, limit the amounts that you eat and try to get versions that are organic and have a short list and that aren't ultra processed, by choosing carefully what types of these ultra processed foods you ingest. Organic is great, but it can be just as unhealthy as something that isn't organic. So read your labels, check the number of ingredients. The longer the list, the worse the food is in being processed. And especially when you start seeing words with definitions you don't know, chemical names, the lower the ingredients are on the list that are supposed to be healthy, the least amount of that healthy ingredient you have. So tell me, what are some ultra-processed foods that you can't do without? And what are some ways you think you can get healthier versions, or some ways that you can reduce eating these daily? Let me know in the comments. And be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, beauty, and so much more all year round. I'm Julie. Thanks so much for joining me today. Continue to be happy, healthy, whole, my specials. See you next time.